4 food you need to avoid if you want to get pregnant naturally, if you want to conceive naturally. Even if you have gone for IVF, you don't want that IVF to fail, you will need to avoid these 4 food I'm about to mention. And even if you're about to go for IVF, you are taking medication already, you still need to avoid this 4 food. And even if you are taking medication for fibroid, tumor blockage, ovarian cyst, or anything, as long as fertility is concerned, you need to avoid this 4 food by all means and immediately. Number 1 is sugar. You need to avoid sugar because sugar is used in abortion. Sugar can affect your chances of getting pregnant, therefore, because once getting pregnant naturally has become a problem to you, sugar is one thing you need to avoid. The best time to take sugar if you are trying to get pregnant is during your period. Therefore, the best time to take sugar, if you must take sugar, is during your period. If you have any question, you can ask in the comment section. Number 2 thing is rice. If you have a good midwife, you go and ask them this thing. If you are trying to get pregnant or getting pregnant has become a problem for you, you have to avoid white rice. You have to avoid eating rice by all means. If you must eat rice, the best rice to eat is brown rice or this type of red rice you are seeing on your screen, or your local rice like the Asante Bruni, like the Abakaliki rice. That's the best rice you can eat, and that rice should not be a habit. It should be like something like once in a month when you are not ovulating, when you are not expecting pregnancy. That is when you should be eating rice. Then the number 3 thing you need to avoid is bread. Bread is a fatal enemy to fertility. It's a dangerous enemy to anyone who is finding it hard to get pregnant, even to pregnant women and nursing mothers. But if you are finding it hard to get pregnant and you always eat bread, now there is something called phytonutrients in bread. That nutrient prevents your body from absorbing nutrients. So if you are finding it hard to get pregnant and you are eating bread, the medications you are taking to get pregnant, your body might not be able to absorb them. Even if it absorbs them, it will not absorb them effectively to the quantity that your body requires to work. Another thing that bread can cause flames, which can block your womb, your tubes, or make it hard for any baby you conceive to survive. Like when after your ovulation, you just pick a seed and you are the type that you love bread. That seed, if it's not strong enough, might find it hard to survive. That's why some people, after they go for IVF, the IVF fail and they will be asking why. That's why some people, when they're taking natural medicine, it's not working and they'll be asking why. This is it. And there's something called protein. There's this type of protein in bread. This protein cannot be digested by your body. You see, some people, they will treat infection and treat infection. That infection is not going. Anytime you go to the hospital, they will tell you that you have infection, but you have taken medication or you have taken all the medication they gave you. But still, when you go back to the hospital, they still say the fault might be from bread. This protein in your urine, this constant protein in your urine might be from the bread and the pastries and wheat you have been eating. So I would advise that you avoid these things for now and check, and let's see if that infection will continue. If they will still be seeing that protein in your urine, you have to stop eating that bread for at least 3 months. This is a natural treatment you can do on your own, and let's see. By the grace of God, I am sure you are going to testify. Then number 4 thing you need to avoid is soda. Carbonated drinks, your canned drinks, you need to avoid them because these things, they are high in sugar. Their sugar content is high and some of them contains caffeine, which is not good when you are finding it hard to get pregnant, when you are trying to get pregnant, even after IVF, you need to avoid distance. When you take soda and add sugar to it, some people, when they want to do abortion, they take sugar and add it to soda. When they drink it, the baby flushes. But they don't know that this thing they are doing, it has side effects. Real side effects can cause, they can get diabetes in future. So please, you must avoid these things. I've told you the best time to take, if you must take Coke, Fanta, Pepsi, Mirinda, and any other canned drinks, it should be during your period. Immediately your period finish, you stop. Please, do you understand me? If you have any question, you can also ask me in the comment section. So if you are trying to get pregnant and you avoid this together with God and your medications, you will have a successful pregnancy by the grace of God. And if you have gone for IVF or you're planning to go for IVF, also follow these rules, and by the grace of God, you will testify. And if this is your first time of going across my page, I would like to be a part of your journey to a successful pregnancy, just to a successful fruitfulness. Just click the follow button and turn on the bell.